This is Saxon Math for 6th grade. Today we're doing lesson 105, surface area. There's going to be several videos because we're going to talk about how to do the surface area of not only a cube, which we've done before, but of some other shapes as well. Surface area is the area of the outside of a shape, the surface of it. If you think about like wrapping presents, maybe like a birthday present, it's the amount of paper you would need to go around the outside of a shape. Not the way my 3-year-old does it, but actually to cover it exactly would be the surface area. For a cube, we've found surface area before. A cube is made up of 6 squares. It has 6 faces. They're all squares. If I have this cube, which is 2 units by 2 units, I could easily find the area of one of those squares. For example, this front square. Area for a square is length times width. So for this square, if I took 2 times 2, I'd get an answer of 4 units squared. Since area is 2 times 2, my answer is 4 units squared. That's the area of one square. So it takes 4 square units of wrapping paper to cover that one square. Now I want to cover all of the faces, all of the squares around the cube. Well, there are 6 faces. If one is 4 units squared, and I have 6 of them, I could add 4 6 times, or I could multiply 6 times my area of the one, which is 4 units squared, to give me 24 units squared. This is 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, or 24 units squared, which is the surface area of a cube. I can use the same idea to help me with a rectangular prism. Notice it's not a pyramid, it doesn't come to a point, it's a prism. Rectangular prism has squares on the ends and rectangles the rest of the way around the shape. I want to find surface area. So I want the area of each of these individual shapes around my figure. The area of this square on this end and of the square on the other end, I can find using these measurements. 2 times 2 gives me an area of 4. That would be the area for this square and for that square. 4 units squared. Then I have these rectangles. For this shape, all of my rectangles are the same size. They all have a length of 4 and a width of 2. I know how to find area of a rectangle. Length times width is also area of a rectangle. 2 times 4 is 8. That means that I have my 2 squares that are each 2 by 2, or 4 units squared each. And I have 2 of them. Then I have my rectangles. Each rectangle is 2 times 4. Length times width, 2 times 4, or 8 units squared. How do I find the surface area of all of it? Well, I have 2 squares that are each 4 units squared. So I'm going to multiply that 4 units squared by 2, or I could add 4 twice, same thing. And then I'm going to add to that all 4 of my rectangles, plus my 4 rectangles, which are each 8 units squared. That's the 2 times 4 to find the area, which is 8. 4 times that area, 1, 2, 3, 4, gives me 32. 2 times 4 gives me 8. So 8 units squared is the surface area of the 2 squares. 32 units squared is the surface area of the 4 rectangles. If I add those together, the squares plus the rectangles, I get 40 units squared, which is my surface area of this whole shape. I can also easily find it by adding them together. 4 plus 4 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8 will also give me the same answer, 40 units squared. Notice my units are in squared because we're multiplying a length times a width. When you come back, we'll look at another video with a different type of surface area.